guys, hope you're all well. Today I'm going to be talking about the second half of my week number 44. For some reason my microphone is being pretty quiet, which is quite annoying because I haven't changed anything, but I can't be fucking bothered to research into it how to turn it up even more. Anyway, so from the Thursday, I woke up at around 10, had my porridge and Nutella, did whatever in the morning, and then I was straight to work in the restaurant. This is quite late, guys. I'm now talking on Tuesday evening, so I didn't get around to recapping this. I haven't got any notes down, so I actually don't have a lot to say about Thursday. I don't remember an awful lot about it. Um, yeah, so I've got nothing for you. Uh, yeah, worked. Oh no, I think that was like a wedding. Was this the 31st? Yeah, it was. So that was the 31st, which, as a lot of you know, is Halloween. Becoming a controversial day, really. Now a lot of people say it's the devil's holiday. I haven't really celebrated it for years because I'm a grown man without children, so wouldn't really do it. A lot of white girls my age are still celebrating it, but I think they just like the excuse to dress up. Um, yeah, there was actually a wedding on in the restaurant on Halloween, which is cool. They had some pretty cool schemed clothes, and it wasn't like your stereotypical like wedding colours. And I thought it was cool. But by the time the wedding was rolling up, I was leaving. I remember feeling pretty fucking like done. I was like, mate, I'm ready to go home. Had a coffee, chatted to some of the girls there, and left. Sorry, my colleagues. Chatted to some of my colleagues there. Left, had my creatine. Didn't do much until my workout. For some reason, I pushed it back to around 9. I was still feeling pretty packed up from the dominoes I had on the Tuesday. I think Thursday, I haven't got a note of this, but I think from rough memory, Thursday was the first time I had a decent shit. I don't think I shat at all on Wednesday. Dominoes is just so bad for you. Um, but yeah, that happened. Um, yeah, did the workout, and I assume got back home, went to fucking bed. Um, Friday, woke up at 12, which was terrible. 4 eggs and 2 slices of toast, which was actually lovely. I haven't had that breakfast in a while, really. I've been having lots of porridge, and I think I need to change that. It's pretty shit. I've looked at the macros for the porridge and the specific oats that I have. The oats that I have are actually surprisingly higher in protein than I would have guessed, but it's also quite high in fat, which leaves no room for Nutella, which I enjoy with the porridge. Porridge on its own is very bland, and I would not look forward to waking up to eating that ever. Um, and that's the problem when you take macros into account. Your enjoyment in meals is decreased by about 80%. You know, I have started to get a little bit better and make some pretty cool meals. So um, it's not like this will always be the way. I think it's the more knowledgeable I become, um, and also depends how fucking hungry you are. Then the more I'll enjoy the meal. But I actually haven't been eating, watching macros the last week again. I gave up a second time on diet. Um, I was sort of consistent for about half a week, so not really consistent. But for about 3 days, I did follow macros. Um, but I was just cooking lots. I was spending a lot of time cooking. But now I've brought some containers. I need to meal prep, and then I think I'll have a recipe for success there. So yeah, um, did a workout at 3 o'clock. And no, wait, I don't think I did that. No, now I've got to think. This is why I like to do. I shouldn't have left it so long from recording this fucking thing. Um, I think I did do the. I think I did do the. No, I didn't. No. For some reason, I wasn't able to work out on the Friday. I can't remember why though. very strange. Um, yeah, fuck, what the fuck? And then I had my creatine and I went to work at the restaurant 5 until like fucking midnight, which was pretty long. I can't think why I wouldn't, why I didn't. I'm sure I did. Whatever. I should have noted down, but I didn't. Um, Woke up on the Saturday around 7:30. Had some fucking Cheerios. Had a PT at 9ish, 9:30. It was 9:30 actually. I got a flat tire, which was pretty gay. Um, and took about, yeah, I was a little bit late 'cause the flat tire. We started at around 10, and yeah, did the session. He wasn't really feeling it. He was a little bit tired. Made me a lovely breakfast. So I go to this guy's house for a PT. He made me a lovely breakfast consisting of avocado toast and poached egg, and that was fucking lovely. And my father came and picked me up, put the bike in the back of his car. We drove home before stopping at a few shops and all that shit. But yeah, that was a little bit shit. Um, I then cancelled gym with my friend, um, because I had some shit to do on my computer before going to work again at the restaurant in that evening. Oh, actually, I forgot to mention something on Friday, but I'll talk about that later. Um, I should have spoke about it first, 'cause that's what I'm going to title the fucking video after. Would make the videos more enjoyable for viewers if I spoke straight away what I know. Most of the time when recording, I don't know what I'm going to title the video, so. And plus, it's not really meant for viewers, it's just, as I've said before, it's just a journal, basically. Um, and yeah, that definitely does that for me, that's for sure. But yeah, so cancelled the workout of my friend. I was supposed to go to the gym at 3, but then yeah, as I said, I had some more shit to do on the computer, like some PT emails and all that fucking bollocks. Did all that, had some food, went to work at around 5 until, what was it then? 5 until 9. What the fuck? I don't. My god, I don't really remember that. The fuck? I feel like they might have kept me on for longer because I don't remember going home at 9. I just feel stupid. But no, I think they kept me on. Did they? Fuck, I can't remember. No, they must have. They must have. Oh my god. Wait, what? No, what? I can't fucking remember. I feel like they did. I could probably just check the rope. I don't know. Fuck. I got paid for the first time actually from that company, which is nice to finally get paid. Um, Jesus, that's weird. Anyway, um, yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah, I guess I'm recording this late, so I can't really remember a lot of the details. And today I felt very cloud. Not that I'm going to talk about today because it's the next week, but I felt very cloudy today, so that's probably coming into it a little bit. I'm just not in the best state. I don't. That sounds very dramatic. I'm fine. I'm just a little bit cloudy. But yeah, Saturday I went to the restaurant. Apparently, did some work. Came home at fucking 9, which I don't remember, but apparently I did. Woke up on the Sunday at around fucking 12. Um, I had half a modafinil, 100 milligrams, and last Sunday I took 200 milligrams of modafinil, made waffles, ate waffles, and then all of a sudden I was obsessed with cleaning up, and I was excited to go upstairs and do some productive shit, aka the modafinil worked. Unfortunately, it didn't really work on Sunday. Still wasn't interested in doing anything. I still made myself do some stuff, but not an overwhelming amount was done, and I didn't enjoy doing any of it. So yeah, sometimes the modafinil works wonders. Sometimes it's like I haven't even had it. I don't even think I struggled to fall asleep that night, and I took it at fucking 12 p.m. There's been times where I've taken modafinil at 9 a.m., done a lot of work, and then been awake. I could not literally fall asleep until 5 a.m. So that's times when it's definitely worked too. But yeah, this time it just sometimes it just doesn't work. It's the craziest thing. And that was a whole week away from the last time I took it. So it's not like I'm smashing them back and my body's becoming tolerable to it or anything. Should I try upping the dose? Maybe, but I want to be careful about things like that because I'm not a fucking doctor. But I might start doing it. I think this was Sunday, but I've been looking into like fucking Adderall and shit because people say that yes, it's very bad, but at the same time, I'm like, look, man, I'm not sure if I keep going in the way I'm going or the speed I'm going. Not the way I'm going because I'm going in a good way, but my speed is really slow. So if I take some Adderall, I think it could be beneficial to me. Yes, there's cons, but I think in my situation, the pros will outweigh the cons. It's just really hard to get your hands on it, man. And apparently it's addicting, which is worrying to me, but, you know, we'll see. Um, yeah, had some waffles. I remember, obviously, I walked, oh yeah, so I walked to the shops with no, I wanted to make a point to do it with no music because I feel like I've just been bombarding my brain ever since I wake up. Music, there's always something stimulating me, and I wanted to just have a moment where I didn't just give myself constant stimulations. So I walked to the shops with no music, just tried to think about what I was going to do with the day. I actually had a text from my manager saying, "Could you please come in Sunday? We need you. Like, we could use an extra pair of hands." But I said no. Even though I had no plans, I'm like, I need this day to do my stuff, and I didn't really do an overwhelming amount of stuff. But that's a battle that I've been constantly fighting. You know, sometimes I actually am busy with the combination of jiu-jitsu training, weight training, and work, and getting enough sleep, and my PTs and etc. But then when I actually have an hour or two to do some side work to help with my PTing or something, I sit down and I just go blank. Even when because I will admit, sometimes I give into distractions like Instagram and Reddit and YouTube. I'm pretty good at not going on games. I don't just open up a game and play for 2 hours because I feel way too guilty to do that. It's more like the really passive things like Instagram and Reddit that I scroll, and I'll think, oh, I'm not doing it for that long, but I actually am. I'm not just opening up games anymore. I used to do that as a kid, but it's pretty easy not to do that because it's very deliberate. Whereas the other distractions that now take my time are quite. You sometimes you don't even know you're doing it. Now again, I've become more conscious now, and I know that I can feel when something is getting a little bit too tricky to the point where it's not an enjoyable challenge. I will literally go new tab, press I, enter, autofills in Instagram. So I'm becoming more. I mean, first of all, I have a website blocker that just completely stops that now, which is great. Um, but sometimes I don't have it blocked. Sometimes I take it off. I guess the key is to just always block it. The reason why I first had Twitter is when I was going around on crypto, and I thought, oh, I need this to keep up to date with crypto. Now I'm not really fucking with crypto anymore. There's no need for it, so I deleted it. And then I thought, okay, I might need Reddit. Maybe I could grow like a page on Reddit around fitness. So now I'm spending now I'm spending a lot of time reading about people's fucking marriages and shit. For some reason, it's actually really interesting to me. But I'm like, why am I reading about this fucking bullshit? Why? But like, now I think I might need to delete Reddit. I guess it's could Reddit, for example, because that's the example I'm rolling with for this moment. Could Reddit give me amazing returns if I became like a sort of well-known name on on a few forums and maybe turn them into clients? Maybe. Is that worth the potential distraction that it causes? I don't know is the answer. I'll look into it more. We'll see. So far, I don't actually like talking on Reddit because like the average Reddit user has just got to fucking stick up their ass. Like I post something in there. First of all, each subreddit that is a decent size has like fucking 15 rules, and then I post something, and it gets automatically taken down by a mod, which is just really annoying. So I'm like, hold on, this is actually a good question. Oh, it got taken down because your account's too new. What? What does that matter, man? Fuck. Anyway, yeah. So because woke up quite late on the Sunday, I I made some waffles and I was eating them at around 2 p.m., which is my first meal of the day, which is pretty diabolical. And as I was making them, my I saw my grandmother and my dad's girlfriend's mum walk in. And I sort of rolled my eyes, like, for God's sake. I really wanted to just be alone. I was about to say this morning, but as I said, it was 2 p.m. It felt like the morning to me. But I was like, I was really just enjoying my peace right now. And I was like, for fuck's sake. Like, I know that I could um, write down on a piece of paper exactly how the conversation is going to go before she's even walked in the house. And I was completely right. So I'm standing there with my fucking waffle iron, with waffle mixture, and she comes in and she says, "Are you making waffles?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And she says, "That's a lot of waffle mixture. Are you going to eat all of it?" I said, "Yes. Would you like one?" "No, thank you." Are you going to go? Yeah, oh, fucking hell. And guys, I'm really sorry because I know that in 15, 20 years' time, I'll be like, I'll do anything to have that conversation again. But I guess I was just in a bad mood and I wasn't really ready for it. I was like, for fuck's sake. Because I do love my grandmother very much. I'm lucky enough to actually have both. But one of them just whinges a lot, and at some point, the I guess the allowance you give to a person for being your grandmother does actually fade a little bit, and they just become somebody that you don't enjoy being around as much because whenever you're around them, they just whine. And I think that's okay, you know. You're allowed to feel some sort of like I don't what's the word? What's the word when you just sort of sigh and think fuck's sake? Like you're allowed to feel that kind of emotion. You know, you can still love them so much, but like because of uh because of your last 10 experiences with them, you're like, bloody hell, it's not been fun recently. Probably not going to be fun again. It's just pattern recognition, I guess. But still, I can still zoom out on a lot much wider scale and love her very deeply. But just recently, she's been no fun, let me tell you that. And I have told her before, like, look, I love you, and I'd really like. In the past, I've really been excited to see you, and recently that hasn't been the case because I've said it in a kind way. I just said that you just become such a fucking misery to be around. So like, I just said, look, could you just? I have actually said this to her. I've communicated straightly. I've said, could we just like, could you just tell me about your marriage with Grandad and all the happy things? Why do you have to come and whinge about me, about my other cousins, and talk about the fucking politics? Why do we have to talk about this? Like, it's boring. It's depressing. Can we just, like, I don't know, can you tell me about Grandad or something? Like, the olden days? But no, she wants to talk about fucking politics and all that fucking shit. Or an accident or a crime that might have happened sort of locally. Just always negative, fucking, it just grinds you down. You just wanna fucking shoot your head off, you know. Fuck's sake. But yeah, lovely woman. Anyway, um, after having my waffles, I had a call with my friend. We booked this call 6 days in advance because I think we had a very brief call on Monday, but it was cut short because we had to go and do our things. I said let's have a proper call 2:30 on Sunday. So we both got on. We're ready on time. Had about an hour and a half call about various topics. Me and him both spoke about ourselves. He started off speaking about me, so after a while I was like, look, really appreciate you, but let's talk about you now because I'm trying to be more aware of that. Sometimes I talk about myself too much, which is ironic because I'm talking about myself on a YouTube channel where I do nothing but talk about myself. Jokes. Um, yeah, then had some creatine, and then I went to the gym with my friend on the Sunday. I planned to mix together the Friday and Saturday workouts that I'd missed, merge them into one. Usually, obviously, I wouldn't work out on the Sunday, but as I missed the Friday and Saturday, I was making up for it. But I already did the Friday workout, and I didn't bother with the Saturday one because I'm a fucking pussy. But yeah, the Sunday one was alright, not bad. Walked home, and that was fucking it, you know. Had some food, don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, it was mushroom risotto. It was delightful. Had a bit of that, and yeah, happy days. Um, yeah, the title of the video is going to be something to do with testosterone because I got my testosterone results back recently, and I won't linger on it too much because I've spoken about this a million fucking times. But recently I was in a situation where I had really strong feelings for a girl, really, really strong, and I didn't realise, but there was another dude involved. I knew of the other guy, and I knew that he liked her, but I guess I just thought he was. First of all, the girl in question here is fucking gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, and the guy in question here is like I don't know what to say. He's just fucking ugly, you know. I was like, what? So when I knew that he liked her, and he's also like 11 years older than her, and when I knew that he liked her, I wasn't really worried at all because I was like, he's pretty fucking ugly. He's not got a lot going for him, and he's just a pussy. But yeah, they were actually fucking the entire time, and I went traveling with this girl. They had I won't go into it. There's no point. I've already spoken about this many times. Anyway, so there's this dude, right? And the way he, fuck, I need to stop myself from going into this, man. I'm so fucking spaz, man. So basically, um, he actually told me as well because I would never have known that I would never have known those two were because I was also with this girl as well. Not officially, like we never said boyfriend and girlfriend, but we fucked a lot once on a boat, by the way. But yeah, so he told me that they were together before and after I was with her, and I couldn't fucking believe it. But he said some he included some weird details that basically confirmed that he's telling the truth. Because I probably wouldn't believe him otherwise, because it's just crazy. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't mathematize. Anyway, the way he conducted himself, although I really appreciated him telling me about that before, um, the way he conducted himself in the following months after that was just gay, super gay, and it made me super angry, to be honest with you. And like I was up until like 4 in the morning, just fucking like a concentrated state of rage. I can't really explain it because this is not really like me at all. I've never had anything like this. I guess I could say that about the whole situation, really. But I was just so angry, and yeah, I was like thinking about. I don't really want to voice it that much because it's fucked up. But and by the way, I'm fully aware this is fucked up. I don't think this is normal. But I was just thinking about ways that I would mangle his body to the point where he would still be alive, but he would have life-altering injuries that every day he would be reminded of me. And I won't elaborate any more on that because it's already enough to probably incriminate me. But um, I was so angry, and my brain was extremely violent and dark for quite a while. And I saw this YouTube short. People say it's all brain rot. No, it isn't. And it was this guy who was talking about his experience. And yes, granted, he's had way more testosterone than me because he was injecting it. But he said that testosterone makes you violent, it makes you confident, and it make like he told like other people have told stories who have high testosterone of I don't know someone maybe looking at them funny in a supermarket, and they will be like, "What the fuck? You should fuck that." Like in their voice in their head, not voice in head, not schizophrenic, but they feel like I should fuck that guy up. Who does he think he is looking at me like that? And I was thinking, if I'm having these sort of thoughts about this dude, it's either I have a serious problem and I'm unwell in my brain, or I have high testosterone. So I got the testosterone check, and I think there's different ways that the UK doctors measure it. We measure it in like nanomoles per liter, whatever the fuck that is. But I think Americans do nanograms per deciliter. That's what I hear about more often from YouTube. Shout out more plates, more dates. But yeah, so I think adult males can be healthy on around 300 nanograms per deciliter. The average is around 400. That's the average. And when you get to around 1,000, they suspect that you're using drugs. And I am 980. And in the report, they said you should probably start undergoing some lifestyle changes to lower it, basically, because you're gonna have mood swings and all that shit. And I'm like, right, that makes a little bit of sense. I wouldn't really say that I have mood swing. Well, actually, I guess I could say that if I'm being completely honest. I do feel my mood switch like very quickly, but not in like a way where I'm, not safe in public or anything like that. I'm completely in control, but it's just under the hood. Sometimes I just get really pissed off, and I just feel like biting down on my teeth until they break, basically. But yeah, to be honest, that's kind of gangster, you know, 980. Fucking hell. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Also relieves me a little bit because if I was if I was low testosterone, I would think I think my head I'm just fucking sick in the head for thinking this. I mean, I understand that again, I'm not going to say the full situation here because I've already explained it in other videos. Shit, I actually still need to finish the travel vlogs, fuck. But of course sometimes you can resent somebody and maybe wish you could beat the shit out of them as a healthy person sometimes. I get that. But I was literally obsessive over it for hours. I couldn't sleep. So I was like, I think there's something wrong with me. But yeah, looks like I'm just a high testosterone, high quality alpha gamma male. So yeah, I'm gonna grow my hair out. I'm gonna look like Christian Bale, American Psycho. Joking, obviously. But yeah, that was kind of a cool discovery. Borderline, I have enough testosterone for 3 men basically, which is pretty cool. That's what I'm gonna put that in my Instagram bio. Hashtag jokes. All right, that's it. Um, Plans for next week. You know what? I'm not gonna do till Wednesday. I'm gonna do till Sunday. Oh shit. You know what? I'm just gonna cruise until Sunday. My workout plan is almost finished for not only myself but my friend who's doing my trial on my online coaching. When that finishes, I'm going to move around some of the way I've presented it. I'm going to restructure and redo because I'm not really happy with the way it is at the moment. Redo that, and then I'm also going to mark it on Instagram a second trial. I'm going to trial a few more people on Instagram, and then the third time I'll probably charge people for it. So yeah, um, wait, I think I spoke to. I forgot that I'm talking about last week, but that's still the mission, and I'm gonna say that again on Wednesday's video, which probably isn't gonna come out on Wednesday because I'm lazy. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening.